What's up everyone? Welcome back to this week's pinball tournament video. In this video, we'll go over the scores for last week's tournament on the 5-minute challenge with Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the new table that just released, and then we'll play another table on Pinball M, since I've been recently enjoying going back to these Pinball M tables. We'll definitely go back to Pinball FX, but in the meantime, I thought let's just keep it going with Pinball M, because Pinball M does have some unique features in terms of modes. It also has the spotlight feature, which is cool. But yeah, so the next table will probably be on System Shock. It's a table that I've wanted to revisit again, and I thought, why not do it with a tournament? But first things first, let's talk about the tournament we had just now on Texas Chainsaw, the 5-minute challenge. And I gotta say, firstly, this was a private tournament, so everyone in this tournament, I know you guys now because you found it through the YouTube channel, right? And so yesterday I posted a update because I wanted to see, because up until yesterday for a long time I was, I think, in like 7th or 8th place. And so I just wanted to take a stab at it and try again, right, before the tournament ended. So I got yesterday, as you saw from my community post on YouTube, I was in first for a while, and I did not think that would last. I was thinking I was running on a high wave at that point, because I was thinking to myself, oh yeah, I just made it to first place. I'm ahead of Balchi. Things are good, right? And so I checked today because I wanted to see how much time was left, and the tournament ended, and lo and behold, everything has changed. I don't know if I awoke a beast or if one of you guys just didn't want to see me in first, but I am not in first anymore. But I really like this. I really want to say that I enjoyed this table. I actually paid for it myself. Usually Pinball Zen Studios will give me a copy, but they gave me a press release, so I'm thankful for that. But I did not mind paying for it myself, because I think it was worth it, the $5 and some odd cents that you pay for this DLC. I think it's worth it because these Pinball M tables are really good. Pinball FX fan, as you see here, he's really been enjoying them as well, telling me in the comment section, and I couldn't agree more. Pinball M, some of you, may somehow disagree with it being a separate game in total, but it's still pretty cool. I mean, the Chucky table, this table, the Wrath of the Elder Gods, even though it's like a reskin, it's still good. But it made me think, what is going to be next? What is going to be the next table on Pinball M? And I was talking to some of you guys in the comments, and I was thinking it could be maybe the Exorcist table I would like to see. Or just pretty much any horror theme. Maybe a Killer Clowns table. I know that the new Killer Clowns from Outer Space game came out recently. Still want to watch that movie. Or even an Elvira theme table. So there's a lot of potential here in terms of DLC. And I'm always forward thinking. Even though I enjoy Texas Chainsaw Massacre table, I always want to think about what's next. And I think it's a nice diversion from Pinball FX, So let me talk about this now. So you already know that the leaderboard shuffled, and so I knew it wasn't going to happen. I knew that my spot at first was not guaranteed, even though there was only a day left, because there's a lot you can do in a day. I mean, think about it. How many attempts can you make in a day? And it only took me like 3 attempts to get to first. So let me give you a congratulations to first place, Ref Jeff, with 80 million points. Now remember, 80 million is a really good score, even for a 5-minute challenge on this table. And you have to remember that in the 5-minute challenges on these tables is you don't get a bonus. The bonus, end of ball bonus, does not count, because you just drain so many balls that it doesn't count. And I think that's a good thing, because if you get the end of ball bonus, you could get a lot of points. So in some ways, it's good that you don't. But keep in mind, 80 million is a great score here, because the only difference, with a 5-minute challenge, even though it's 5 minutes and you do have unlimited ball saves, it's still a really competitive score. So congratulations to you, Ref Jeff, for 80 million, taking that first place spot. Love also that beer mug. That's really cool, actually. And in second place, we have Pinball FX Fan with 45 million points. Now, Pinball FX Fan, as you see from the screenshot, he was, I think, in third just yesterday. So congratulations to PFX Fan for taking that second place spot with 45 million. It's always nice to see you guys, how we're outdoing each other basically in this, friendly competition. So as you guys know, I came in third. I was at first, but I will take my third place begrudgingly. It took me a while. I mean, it didn't take me that many attempts, maybe 2 or 3 after I started up Pinball M, but yeah, I mean, I got that. There was this one big score that I got hitting the chainsaw ramp, and they gave me like 13 million points. I was like, whoa. And so in fourth place, we have Bad Jack Daniels with 26 million. Also very close here. I like this background. What is that? Like a sports car. Looks like the Knight Rider sports Pontiac Trans Am. And in fifth place, we have Balchi 99 with 26 million. Just very close here. I mean, look how close these are, right? So congratulations to Balchi. In sixth place, we have Geronimo in Game with 24 million points. Also very close. Same background here. Geronimo in Game. We've seen him now in the Pinball FX tournament, so it's nice to be able to see his name again. Seventh place, we have Fabled Scarab 79 with 23 million points. 1 million below Geronimo. I like this little thing here. It's like a brain. It's like a ball of skulls in the shape of a basketball almost. And in eighth place, we have Urks 1945, Urko 1945 with 17 million points. Really cool background there as well. Looks like a subway, abandoned subway train with a person at the end there. In ninth place, we have UTD 4000 with 17 million points. Really close to Urko's score, only by a couple 100,000. Cool logo, looks like a mummy. And then in 10th place, we have Lockland with 13 million points. You have this like huge octopus. Looks like it could be a design from the Wrath of the Elder Gods table. And then in 11th place, we have a Wombat in a hat with 9 million points. Also with the beer mug. But this car looks different, right? This car looks a little different from this car. But yeah, thank you to everyone who joined in on this private tournament, this closed tournament. Hopefully the passwords worked for you guys and there was no problems in that regard. But I just want to talk about the kind of what I noticed from playing the table. I really like the design of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre table. Every time I play it, it's always an enjoyable experience. The music, the score, the soundtrack, it's just so cool. It just gives you that, it puts you in like the moment, right? The mood. But one thing I want to say about this table from the 5-minute challenge was I noticed a lot of it was fairly mode dependent. Like Richter's head, hitting Richter's head was a mode that you could start fairly easily. And I was able to get a lot of points from that mode. The head is moving across the playfield and you have to hit it every time it moves. We've seen that mechanic before in tables like Monster Bash where Dracula's moving on the rail there. And it seemed like, like this mode was, as you guys know, I don't really read the rules. I have not read the rules for this table yet, but it seems like to do good, you just have to start modes, hit anything that's lit, and it's pretty easy to see the lit lanes, the red, they're using red flashers and LEDs to help the player find out what to do. The skill shot seemed like I hit it once maybe or twice. It wasn't that easy, but it didn't seem to be that hard either. But yeah, just a really cool table. I think there was playfield scoring you could get. I think you can get like 1 or 2, or I'm not sure how much it was, but like you can get increased playfield scoring, and that helps, I think, too, because you're not going to get the end of ball bonus. So if you can get the increased playfield scoring, that is going to help you there. But yeah, it just seemed like a mode dependent table. The more I played it, the more creeped out I got. You know, hearing the sound effects and the screams. But it is a Pinball M table, so that's the effect it's trying to produce. But yeah, hitting Richter's head, starting that mode was pretty. It seemed like it was pretty easy to do, especially when you have a ball save, because you can keep on trying to make that shot as long as that you have the timer still on. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought. Like I said, that I got a big score from somehow. It was like the chainsaw, hitting the chainsaw ramp got me a big score once. But I don't want to go too much into the rules. But a lot of you guys Dom has been asking me good questions about, you know, different things that I learned from a 5-minute challenge, and if I can, you know, if I change the way I play on a classic mode. And so they are two different modes entirely, so you kind of have to think about it that way. The rules are pretty much the same, so I will say that, you know, just playing the table, whether it's 5-minute mode, multi-ball madness, or whatever you have, one ball, you're still learning the rules, and that's the important thing, getting that muscle memory, hitting with different shots. So thank you guys for playing in this week's closed tournament, and congratulations to our first place winner, Ref Jeff, and Pinball FX fan for beating me. My glory on the throne in first place did not last long. So this week I decided that we'll continue with Pinball M, just because I'm enjoying it. Something that I wanted to show you guys was that, so the spotlight mode, you see here you have a spotlight meter. When that goes to 100%, you have the option to have these little stars around your tournament. And so, and I think the spotlighted tournaments go on the top. So as you see here, there's no spotlights because they're not using them. But I don't think it matters in a closed tournament if you have a spotlight. I think that they can see the tournament maybe. But I think if I'm going to use it, I'll do it on an open tournament. But I just wanted to show that. So let's go ahead and create our tournament on System Shock. We'll do 5-minute challenge, 6 days, unlimited attempts. It's going to be open since last one was closed. And they have things like these. I'm not sure. Let's just do that.
Engage in a terrifying tournament.
And so here is the tournament ID, VT1E, I think it is, and no password. So let's go here. Let me turn on the audio for the music. Okay. So good luck, everyone. Oh man, let's go. Okay, skill shot. Orbit the left station. But you know, as I've been playing these Pinball M tables, I keep thinking to myself, there's so many good ideas for Pinball M, right? Like sci-fi horror tables, just horror, you know? So I'm kind of curious to know, what would you guys like to see in the next Pinball M release? For me, it's gotta be maybe like an Exorcist table. I do want to see something funny like Killer Clowns. Maybe a From Dusk Till Dawn table, or like some kind of like a an actual blade table, like based on the movie. So many options here. Here we go. Ah. Is there a magnet there? I think there's a magnet. Oh. Or I was thinking like a Batman table. Do we have a Batman table in FX? Okay, I don't think I'm scoring many points here. Here we go. Okay, you can lock a ball there, I believe. Isn't that funny? 1 point for that rollover. I love that. Especially on like a table, like a solid state looking table like this. Okay. Or you know what would be cool too? Like a demolition man table. A Judge Dredd table would be neat. Oh man, the ideas are endless, right? Okay, I remember those pop bumpers can explode when you hit them enough. Item found. So we got a ball lock. We need one more ball for multi-ball, so we have to hit where that green arrow is. Where it says lock, it's blinking. Oh man. Or like a Hellraiser table. Here we go. Multi-ball, I think, right? No? Yeah. Okay, so I got a minute left, less than a minute. Jackpot is right there. I think I got it, right? Yeah, 3 million for jackpot. Then I have to hit the Citadel to relight it, I think. That's hard. Not easy, but gotta hit it with this other flipper here. Yeah, I don't think I have enough time to even relight it. I like that mechanic a lot, though. Ooh, the music's getting kind of cool as well. But I didn't get to play this one when it released that much. That's why I wanted to play it again. I think we've had a tournament for it maybe once, right? I think we did. But, oh, extra ball doesn't matter.
Terror made tangible in your high score.
Well, I don't think this score is going to be that good for now, but there is still 6 days. So thank you guys for playing in the other tournament on Texas Chainsaw. Hope you enjoyed this one, and good luck. Till next time.